Alright, hello all.
Howdy, hey, ho.
Hi, we made it.
Hello, we are here. Woo.
Woo.
Yeah.
We're back on Danganronpa V3, and yeah, I don't have much to say other than, like, we got someone else dead. And let me just say, I am so excited for who it was.
We were all shocked, but also low-key kind of pleased.
Like, let me just say, if I never have to play her again, I won't be sad. Like, yes, am I down to like 3 characters? Yeah.
But also, she's gone. Finally.
Yeah, you know.
She's gone.
Literally, who do I have left? I have Maki. I have,
And-
obviously, Shuichi.
Yeah. And that's it, I think.
I think that's it, other than the Monocub. So,
Oh, shit.
you're going to be doing
You
some
wanna-
monologuing.
You wanna take Himiko?
Yeah, I can take Himiko if you'd like.
Okay, please.
Okay. There we go. Problem solving.
Wee.
So, hi, I'm Kels. I play 3 characters.
And I play literally everyone else. Hello, Manabingu. Yes, I am the resident voice actor, but also, what the fuck? How did this happen? That's so funny.
This is what happens when we allocate these randomly.
True, because I go in blind. Like, I know you played this before probably, but like, I go in blind, so I don't know who's gonna die, who's gonna live, and I never spoil myself, so
Yeah.
I just happen to pick random.
Exactly. It doesn't help. Like, I played this like 10 years ago, so
Yeah.
it's been a while.
So
So
you have vague memories.
I have vague memories. I know who these characters are.
But you forgot the order of things.
Yeah, like, you know, some of these things, it's like, okay, I think I remember. And others, it's like, no, I think I just made that shit up.
Good time.
My brain tried to make a narrative and went, did I think of that? Or did I
was I
remember that?
hallucinating?
Yeah. So, recap time. Himiko misses her soap operas. Kaito had us bring a sword to training for Maki because her cosplay backstory scared her off from using a katana. Miyu invited everyone into the Monokuma Matrix, which no one trusts, but we want to find the secret inside. As chibi avatars, we found a map of the virtual world that Miyu is sus about. Gonta watched over Kokichi when he left, while we went on to the binoculars on a snowy rooftop. We tried to cross a river with a sign, but the map needed time to load. Miyu split us up into groups when exploring the chapel and messed with the bridge. We're trying to find the secret of the outside world. Tsumigi said she saw Miyu through the window, and then a crash happened. We heard Kibo scream, and Gonta says he heard nothing. Kaito wasn't on the roof where he should be, so we logged out and found Miyu's corpse. Our report card, remember we maxed out Gonta last time, so Gonta wants his famous human family to accept his forest family by earning a good grade in gentleman, something that is totally normal to want and possible to achieve. But we got an A+ in dating Gonta, and his loincloth was our diploma, which made it extra funny when Miyu showed up immediately after acting like she has a chance with us.
Damn.
Yeah, she had no chance, and then she died, so...
And then she died, so...
Rip.
Double whoops.
Yeah. So hypothesis at the moment is that Miyu set up the virtual world thing as a trap to kill someone so she could escape because she was acting very sus the whole time, but it went wrong somehow and she got killed. Well, we're glad we were wrong about Gonta being the victim. Now we're worried he'll end up being the killer in this case because he was also acting out of character recently. And so was Kokichi, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Kokichi was definitely going... I mean, he's the one who even said strangle at the end, and then it ended up she was strangled to death. It looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I don't know. We'll find out because we're in investigation.
Investigation day.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Also, apologies, last time, if it looked like we ran off, I'm currently working a weird schedule and had to literally run off to a meeting. So, apologies if that happens again tonight. I do have a hard stop.
Hi.
Daybreak. The sun had risen while we were inside the virtual world.
A body has been discovered. Everyone please report to the computer room. Oh wait, you're already here. Well, I get to bring you the body discovery announcement live. Whew, doing it live is great. Better than beer and fucking... What?
So where's Kaito?
What the fuck? Yeah, true. Where is Kaito?
Yeah.
That's a little sussy.
Rise and shine, our sign. Huh? Daddy, have you always had such a potty mouth?
Yes.
I was holding back because we already had one vulgar cast member, and now it's my time to shine. Thankfully, I'm adorable, so I can get away with saying all kinds of crude stuff. Yay! I finally get to be a foul-mouthed asshole.
What a vulgar last word! What's wrong, Monotaro? You're just staring blankly at the body. Oh no, that was his mommy!
Oh no.
Oh no! Emotional damage!
Oh no.
Staring at the body. Mommy.
Oh damn.
We
I mean, she was a mom for a day, so.
Yeah, it was like for 5 minutes, but still.
5 minutes, yeah.
We know that these mono cubs are emotionally damaged.
Yeah.
Bad. We barely heard the announcement as we stared at Mew, dumbfounded. We just stared at Mew's corpse.
It's terrible. Why did it end up like this?
Mew, why?
What's going on? Why was Mew killed?
Gonta not understand either. You like this when Gonta wake up. Hey, what's going on? Why this happen? Well, it's obvious a murder happened. Murder? What do you mean? Did something happen while Gonta sleep?
We weren't asleep, and that wasn't a dream. We were in the virtual world.
Hey, where's Kaito? That's right! Kaito! Almost as if on cue, we heard footsteps running fast down the hallway, the sound growing louder until the door burst open. Where the
Hey.
fuck were you?
What the hell is this all about? What was that body discovery announcement? What? Miyu? What the hell is going on here? Oh, you're too late, okay? All the others finished gasping in terror already. But anyway, where were you? Well, where were you this whole time, Kaito? What were you doing? I was just taking a nap.
Taking a nap?
You were sleeping? Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything.
As I said, that was the virtual world.
Oh, so you logged out by yourself and then took a nap without our permission? I suddenly got logged out. Before I realized it, I was back here.
You were logged out involuntarily?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was okay to log back in, so I just went back to my room and slept. And when that body discovery announcement woke me up, I rushed over here. Hey, Kaito, if you're gonna lie, then you might as well do it better. Do you think you can make the killing game more exciting with a crappy lie like that?
Okay, Kokichi, I don't want to be on your side for once, but also shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's not a lie, I was really sleeping.
Hold on a minute. We can discuss whether or not that's a lie later. What we need to do right now is begin the investigation. We need to discover who killed Mew.
Oh, you seem ready. Well, of course you are. One of your dear friends was killed, so it's finally time for you to shine.
Explain it however you'd like, Kokichi. The fact is, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be executed. But I won't let that happen. I'll find the culprit so that we can all survive.
Even if the culprit is Kaito.
I mean, I love Kaito, don't get me wrong, but also we killed both of our wives.
Right.
So, yeah.
This is all sad.
Um,
Huh? What?
Now, please save your arguments for the class trial. In the meantime, ta-da! The Monokuma file. With this, you can even investigate up to Mio's asshole.
Huh? Even there?
Goddamn.
Well then, do your best. I'm certain you guys will make sure this turn of events was very entertaining. Asshole.
Oh no, now I've become the one.
Better you than me.
Damn.
Daddy seems to really be enjoying that dirty word.
He's just sad.
Mommy.
Okay, everyone. Let's do this. I'll find the culprit this time, no matter what.
What are you being so cheery about?
Well, what are you sad about? You guys hated her. Not as much as you hate me, but still.
That's not the issue. Of course I thought she was loud and annoying, but
I never wanted her to die. I wanted us all to escape together.
Miu was certainly brash and spirited, but she wasn't a bad person. Believe me, I had her perform maintenance on my body, so I know very well. I want to cry, but I can't. I should have said Miu install a crying function.
No, you're probably better off.
No, Kibo, no. Oh, wouldn't your tears cause you to short circuit?
Not at all. My body is completely waterproof.
This isn't the time for that.
Gonta no can forgive this. Gonta never forgive this. Never forgive culprit either. But Gonta never forgives self. Gonta swear to protect everyone, but Gonta failed to protect me. Gonta no could protect anyone again. Gonta is failure as a gentleman.
I'm so tired of this awful feeling. I have to do something. I can't let this...
Shuichi, don't carry the burden all by yourself.
Huh?
You're my sidekick, don't forget. We're gonna do it together. If we work together, we can solve this. No way, Jose. What? Shuichi is the most reliable person in the class trial, you know. Why would we let such an important person work together with a suspect like you? Suspect? You're saying that if I was the culprit, Shuichi would hide the truth just to protect me? Bullshit! Don't underestimate Shuichi. He already killed his other wife.
Yeah.
Even if I was the culprit, he's the type of guy that'd see things through. But remember Kaida's class trial?
Yeah, she died. I don't...
You're not proving your point, honey. Like,
Yeah.
He saw us through that, didn't he? I believe in Shuichi.
Kaito...
Oh, okay. You love to believe, don't you, Kaito? But that belief can turn against you, especially in this killing game, you know? I got no idea what you're talking about. I don't get it at all. Fine. If you're gonna get all worked up over it, then me and Shuichi won't team up.
But...
Don't worry. It's just for now. But hearing him say all that, I can't stay quiet. That said, try to get through this on your own. Clear me of suspicion with your own power. If you can be cleared.
I don't like this at all. It feels like another one of Kokichi's tricks. Of course, this is Kaito we're talking about. Nothing I say could change his mind. Regardless, there's only one thing I can do. I can't be afraid. I can't get lost now. In order to protect everyone, I have to do something. I have to do something. All right, let's start our investigation. First, I should check the Monokuma file.
Mm-hmm.
The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miu Iruma. The body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds on the body.
It's 6:30 a.m.? Damn.
Yeah. No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning.
The time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world.
Kokichi, what do you want?
You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi.
You sure? Because you've done a fantastic job of doing it before.
It's just I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words. That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you.
Keeping an eye out.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay? But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now?
Can I have Maki hang out with me, please?
Please.
What
We
is
need
he
a bodyguard.
up to? Why is he following me? Okay, well, this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, there's stuff. Alright, let's take a look around the room. And talk to people. There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before. Is that in Tsumugi's lab, maybe? Oh, maybe it's ours.
Oh no. Oh no. I see what he's doing. And yes, Kokishi could never replace Kaito. Oh, this is yours, right, Shuichi?
Mine?
No. I guess it's not yours, but it's from your lab.
Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Yeah, that's a poison.
So, you know about this, Kokichi?
Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
Is that?
Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check it in case someone else uses them.
Is that really true?
By the way, did you see the label on the back of the bottle?
The label?
According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit.
Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes small blood vessels under the conjunctiva to explode. Which means the whites of your eyes turn blood red.
Bloodshot eyes. That's important information.
Well, that's everything about this poison. I'm doing such a good job. Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
Maybe it's time you shut the fuck up. I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner.
Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Seriously?
Anyway, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it?
Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. That looks like Kokichi's chair. Alright, Tsumigi, what's behind you? This is the device we wore on our heads to enter this virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. That's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up...
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone? Who knows? A glitch. Okay, so let's
I
start.
feel like that's gonna come up.
Yeah, most likely.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window.
You thought you saw Miu?
Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago, I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miu.
And you didn't do anything about that, Tsumugi?
Guess not. Oh, so you saw Miu then.
I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel.
Oh, you're only saying that you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
Huh?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know.
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu?
I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so... About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... What was that sound?
It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but...
We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go inside and check.
Oh no.
What?
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
He was, but Tsumugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel.
What? That's weird, because you should have been able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miu said that.
Yeah, you can't hear anything at all when you're inside the map loading point.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. How did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel?
Maybe someone's lying.
Lying?
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all?
I'm not sure. I must have noticed, because I was too busy searching.
Uh-huh.
You're lying to his face.
Kaito?
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something? Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
My conversation?
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened.
We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
And then we used a signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything?
I suppose not.
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito. Shut up!
Alright. We got some truth bullets out of that one. Thank you, Bull.
Yeah, we gotta ask him about the screen.
I've been wondering. What was that secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway?
That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was.
We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta, too, right? And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Wow, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
More than you deserve.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage this dramatic reaction.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh, you're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses.
Okay, well, that was probably not what we wanted to talk to you about, but...
Poor Kibo. This is robophobic of him.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Not stream.
You don't have to be so wary of me.
No, I think I do.
I'm keeping an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you. Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay? But I'll help as much as I can. So, where are you gonna go investigate now?
What is he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around? From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miu was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Okay. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki? No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert. But I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
Ooh, so what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi.
According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program.
Neo World Program? Never heard of it.
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock. From shock?
Ooh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain. So, it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury. But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret?
That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose? That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist.
So, you can only move around using your avatar. One should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world.
That's all it says in this text file. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Are you no longer mad at us?
Probably. But is the info in the text file correct?
What do you mean?
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers. This looks like a job for me! What? Huh? Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying? Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
Wow.
That logic doesn't make any sense. You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule. I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Damn.
Your mommy? You mean Mew? No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother. And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging Mommy's death. How sad. But it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what? I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but... Thanks! I'll do my best for Mommy's sake. Oh, wait, perhaps we should...
He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched.
Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice. Alright! I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Yeah! This dinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Oh, his hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
I've already analyzed a few things. Already? The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered. Also, I found this too. This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out. There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information. Could you show it to me? It really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded. Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once. Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program. It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. The program's been rewritten?
Obviously, Mia was the only person capable of doing that. So, which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi should be able to avenge Miu.
He's just saying whatever he pleases. All right, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program.
Oh, you're so reliable.
Yeah, way more than you.
Damn.
Murder.
More murders.
Yeah.
More murders today? Shuichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand.
Explain what?
You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then. Why you Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of the game, after all. What?
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
But the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out.
The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So, I just went back to my room and I slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired.
And the body discovery announcement woke you?
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and I rushed back here.
Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out?
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so, I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not? Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right? I said I'm not lying! Tell him, Shuichi! No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased.
Gonta, are you alright?
Are you still depressed about Miu? Oh, come on. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. Oh, Gonta. I want to know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think is the culprit? Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, I can't think at all when he's like this. But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess I'm a big dum-dum like I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Yeah, but he has the brains to get laid, so, you know.
Oh, so who's winning now, bitch?
Exactly. Don't talk about him like that.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful. Sorry. Gonta so sorry. Gonta sorry he no could protect me.
Gonta.
If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us out, okay? Okay, Gonta understands. Gonta do his best to find the culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time. Yep, now that's the spirit.
Now Kokichi is encouraging him? I really don't know what Kokichi's thinking.
I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
That's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving.
me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Can you tell me more about that? Any details?
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Mew was 2, right?
No, Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us.
Miu volunteered to look outside?
We searched, but then we couldn't find anything. Then, right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud noise outside.
That must be the sound I heard as well.
Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Something hitting the chapel wall.
So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar.
That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct?
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
I see. Thank you.
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Mew.
Who could have come in contact with Miu at the chapel? Hey there. I know you're busy with the computer, but I want to go over what we learned from investigating the program.
Oh, you want to use this computer? Go right ahead.
Alright, first, what program information was listed in that text file? According to the file, the Killing Game Simulator was based on the Neo World program. In the simulator, objects can't break. Your 5 senses are connected to your avatar, but your avatar cannot be harmed. Damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred to your real body. That's exactly what Miu told us. If your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. In other words, fatal injuries in the virtual world are fatal to your real body as well. I don't recall Miu ever telling us this. She wouldn't just forget to tell us. Was she hiding this information on purpose? Physics are also the same in the virtual world. There isn't any warping or quick transportation methods. You can only use your avatar to get around. That's about all that's written in the text file. The other piece of evidence I found interesting is the log-in, log-out record that Monotaro found. It recorded all of the times we logged in and out. Excluding the victim, Miu, everyone only logged in and out once. So no one secretly logged out and logged back in. Which means, Kaito. He logged out before any of us, but it couldn't have been him. The program itself has also been modified in a few ways. We have to wait for Monotaro to finish his analysis for that info.
Oh, all finished? All right, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. I'll let you know when I find something.
Yeah, chat, I think you're on to something there. Like, the fact that everyone's strength was the same and Miu was the last one to log in. Like, there's something weird there. This is the device we wear on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. My concern is the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. Red for consciousness, blue for memory. If they were switched, glitching might occur. That's what Miu told us. Okay, well, apparently hers isn't any different. Alright, let's check her body. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck as if she were gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit.
Ew, that is one grotty face. Miu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch.
Okay, come on, man. Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them. Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person.
I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change.
But what's Miyu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. Sus.
May I? I wanted to tell you, to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue. I was the first one to log out and find Miyu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miyu's helmet off. And then she was gone.
Ooh, is that a confession?
How is that a confession?
Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? I don't see that her eyes are bloodshot, but we don't get a very good glance at it. I suppose I've investigated everything that I can here.
Oh, are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world, which means that the next area to investigate should be
The virtual world. So we should go there again.
Uh-huh.
I just read through your mind, didn't I? I did, right. If that's the case, then I'm coming too. Oh, great. He's coming. You must really like me, huh? Say whatever you want. No, I like Makiro. I mean, I don't have time to waste on you. If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name.
May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
Why don't we all just go?
Oh, so I get to be that avatar again?
Huh? Did you actually like that avatar after all?
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program.
Going to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping.
That's not what we're... well, that's fine.
Then I'll stay here too.
What?
Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner? But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Deceitful?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close. So, you might do something deceitful for him, right? Good thing Gonta's here with me. Oh, your glare is too scary to handle alone.
I mean, reminder, Maki. Only the first murder counts.
True, so you're allowed to kill him, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh?
Going to like I would.
I would? Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world. Kaito, let's just focus on solving this case for now.
Fine. Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around. So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi. But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know. Who you calling useless?
Enough already. Kaito, let's go.
Let's go, babe.
Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Tsurugi, and I prepared to enter the virtual world. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks in. I gotta be sure to get it right.
If you're that worried, why don't you just use the one that's already set up?
We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch.
Back to Code Lyoko.
Yep.
Welcome to the Neo World program.
All right, we all made it.
Yay.
Oh, it's my avatar! Look, my avatar!
So you like it after all.
So we're back here.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in.
Mew said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
First, we're gonna check Miu's avatar, right?
I think her avatar is still near the chapel.
Then let's head out to the chapel.
Okay. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. Okay. Have I forgotten it? The two maps on the wall. One of the mansion, one of the world. I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in two. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Look at the path where it ends on the left-hand side and the path where it starts on the right-hand side. Yes, there's a map loading point in the center, but what if, like in those old video games where, like, you went out on one side and came back in on the other?
Yeah. That's how she could have gotten there.
I'm gonna call that. Gonna call it. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. So Kaito logged out first, but then after him it was Kibo. This map was made by Mew. Is that what's bothering me?
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at resets, aren't you?
I never did anything like that.
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro.
You're not alone anymore.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know?
I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
I'm investigating! Just investigating!
Damn.
Ah.
He called us a lonely loser. We're
I
back in
know.
Strawberry Tower.
Yeah.
Feels like that, actually.
Oh, Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What? What happened?
I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way.
Huh? This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
It's cold here.
Huh?
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have, bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste into the real world. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Uh,
it's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Alright, well, we have toilet
That's a
paper.
little random. Yeah, that's a little random. I don't understand what toilet paper has anything to do with this.
I mean, the real question is, did I almost screw up the... Well, I tried. Did I almost screw up the killer's plans by trying to go into that bathroom that one time? Going through the wrong way. Alright.
I apologize for earlier.
No need to apologize. I'm not quite certain why he's apologizing anyway.
I knew it was gonna be like this, but it's cold.
If it's snowing this much, any clues might get buried. Maybe that's what the culprit wanted?
Huh? Why is the bridge here? Hey, isn't this the signboard that Miu threw into the river?
Whoops, my hand slipped.
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there was only one of them.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Oh, so that's what happened.
But there's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side.
What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river?
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving.
Okay. I sort of feel like I should be thinking, this whole time to try to solve the murder, but alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. Sorry, Kaito. Didn't realize my thinking was inconveniencing you.
So you wanted us to think.
Yeah. Literally thought that you wanted us to save you from this.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. If you think I'm lying, I can start the chant right now, you know?
No, thank you. I don't think I could wait a whole year.
A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Miu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miu lying? But why would she lie? Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be for? That's it. It's a phone, so...
Cell phone. Can't believe there's something like that here.
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Help you out? Of course! I'd never say no to a favor for my sidekick.
Thank you, Kaito.
So, what do you need me to do?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here.
Just stand here? Okay.
Kaito Momoda. Bye. He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves that it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you'd like. I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Nah. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here?
Yeah,
For bridge?
that is a mysterious object.
It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from?
Not from the chapel. Then why is it here?
From
Yeah,
the bathroom, maybe?
I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh? You did?
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here.
I know that. I was just testing you a little.
Why would you want to test me?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here?
I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. Is it because it's lying literally right next to the dead body, maybe? Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She almost looks still alive.
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. You can't leave footprints in the snow, can you?
It looks that way. This is a killing game simulator.
It's probably because footprints in the snow would make finding the culprit easy. So the snow probably isn't a clue for this case.
Hey, Himiko, could you tell me about when you found Miu one more time?
Yeah, we were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. But since Miu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Something hit the chapel wall?
So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. And then we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miu's real body, but when we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. And then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you, I got it. There must be some clue in that account. What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I heard over might be relevant to this case.
You heard whispering?
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching.
Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miu.
It would seem Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other.
Meet each other?
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I am certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then those two met on the rooftop?
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion.
Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion.
That's true. Something is strange about all this. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi, it would seem like we're finished investigating this place.
Yeah. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? Why are we asking that? Can't we, like, try it?
It seems like you can just put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world.
I see, just like the real world.
So, what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already?
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop. We have to look at the bathroom too now.
Very well then.
The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there.
I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's just go do that, Shuichi.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Bitches.
Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself. Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. I'll do my best as well, of course.
This is so much pressure. Like,
The pressure is on.
come on, guys. No one believed in me before. I hate this. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Alright. Oh, crap. Just running right into the side of the stairs. It's fine. Alright, crossing the bridge. Da, 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 da. Alright.
Hey Shuichi, what was that all about?
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Then tell me first. Ugh, that was bad for my heart.
Yeah, we probably should have given him a warning, not just like logged him out.
I suddenly got locked out and I panicked and rushed back in here.
Sorry.
Come on now. That's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, did you guys come back here? Or did you already finish investigating?
I wanted to investigate the rooftop next.
Oh, what's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Mia at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
Okay, guys. Seriously. I can stick up for myself, probably.
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all.
If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
No, I've seen some of your deductions. I don't think that... I don't want to claim those.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Have fun.
Well then, let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah, we should.
Can I check out? Okay, never mind. Apparently we don't want to check out the bathroom. Oops. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out. This area must have something to do with the case. What you got, Kibo? Kibo, did you find anything?
This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that.
Did Mew ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Hey, Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
No, that would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
Yeah, certainly too high to jump. Oh, but not too high to sled. I'm going off my, conspiracy theory that the divide here is actually, a reload thing, despite the fact I couldn't manage to make my avatar do it. But, we found the lattice, right? Which, if I remember correctly, was in the storage room when I investigated the first time.
Mm-hmm.
If she went and used the lattice to get down and slide down this roof, then, in theory, she would have collided with the side of the chapel if there's no actual divide there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know how that would have killed her. Other than,
Going
I
too
mean,
fast.
I guess, maybe. And from a high place? I don't know.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb. Yes.
Yeah, that. That means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. Okay.
I see.
Tsumugi, that's a wall. What's wrong, Tsumugi?
Look at the doorknob. It's locked.
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on the side of the door. It's usually on the other way around, right?
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out. Why have a lock on it then?
Is that so?
This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. Not important enough that I'm going to have a thing for it, but... What's wrong, Himiko?
When murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this, they're always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world.
Is that something to be disappointed about? It might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. Where are they pointed
Oh,
to?
it might be.
I can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that's strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. I feel as if something's missing. It
One
feels
of
as
the
if something's
lattices.
missing. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was the lattice that used to be in here. I could be wrong, but... I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program. Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to.
Well then, let's head back first.
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar.
Did you like it that much?
Look, it is cute.
It
We
is.
should go too. What's wrong? Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too. What? I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Sayahara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin. Thank you, Maki. Hey, she didn't
This
even
girl-
tell us, do you want to die?
Right. This is improvement.
Was she being considerate just now? We're scared.
Yes.
Alright. Let's log ourselves out.
That clock, that grandfather clock looking thing, why was it glowing?
Oh, because you can look at it.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Never
Shuichi just says that it's weird decor from you.
Oh, okay.
It's just you and me. We should log out too. By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito? What?
What?
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. I'm sorry. That's probably my fault. Hi, Maki. I don't know what happened between you and Kaito, but that idiot is simple, so I'm sure he'd forgive you if you just apologized. Love you, Maki. Shuichi Saihara. Okay. Let's see what Monotaro found.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we're going to wake up to another dead body. I think everyone's alive!
Oh, thank God.
I pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel so unloved.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Hmm? Oh, I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Okay, hopefully Maki's not mad enough to let you do that. What?
I'm kidding. So, what is it you wanted to ask?
You planned to meet Miu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her?
Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective. Well then, I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Locked?
After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world.
Is that true, Kokichi?
Are you doubting me?
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there?
No, I don't have a witness. But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there. Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Yeah, that's not quite how it works, but okay.
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not. But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners.
We are not.
No, we're not.
Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with Miu or not? Did Miu try to kill Kokichi? Because that would have been best case scenario. Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Alright, Monotaro, what'd you find for us?
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program. I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least. First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
So what did she tamper with?
A few things, but I'll share the first one with you. It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator.
She said that she'd deleted everything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
That's true, only the hammer was left.
But why was it left,
The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose.
On purpose? Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world.
No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program.
That implies Mew hid that fact from us, which means all Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program.
By the way, while we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but we could have used something else as a bridge?
I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge.
So, what's the next thing she tampered with?
Well, it also looks like she tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned to the human parameter, but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with. Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis. And it seems like Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall? There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the y-axis. But you're positive there was only one? Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? I wonder if because she was a non-human object, if she could still pass through those, maybe. Which wall was the one Mew added? What was the world like originally? Mew said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. Apparently, I just needed to wait 5 seconds. It allows objects through?
I see. That's very interesting. So, are all those the things that she tampered with?
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting? Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them. So, if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? It was Kokichi.
It's me? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. So. I see. I didn't even notice.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? That helps a lot. Thanks. All right. There's a lot of bullshit that we just learned.
Also, that makes sense, chat. If you're an object, are you immune to getting killed?
I mean, she still ended up killed, so... If it did make her immune to getting killed, then either somehow someone didn't log out and still somehow managed to kill her, or Kaito killed her, and that's not great.
Does Kakishi's lockpick skill work in the virtual world?
I do not know. I mean, I don't know that we technically had fingers, so...
True. We're Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Alright. And that is... okay.
Okay, everyone, time for the class trial. No, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about a dead body. Low energy, me. No, I'm excited, really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know.
But it's gonna start, huh? No one can stop it anymore.
No, we can't.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
Huh? He just decided we're friends?
He did arbitrarily decide Mew was his mommy. So,
Oh, thank you. Good to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miyu's death. And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us.
he's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better.
Why do I get the feeling he's gonna die?
He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
kind of line that triggers a death flag.
True, girl. Like your
I-
dad is gonna kill you.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. That too. Meeting you all has really. Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial's finished.
Wow, okay.
The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there. I'll go check it out all by myself.
Oh god.
So long. Farewell.
So many death flags.
It's waving in the wind.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Gonta do his best to. Gonta do his best to be even little bit useful for everyone. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this?
With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Okay. Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Alright. Let's head down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miu was definitely trying to kill someone, but then she died, so... Why else would she become an object or something? And be able to pass through walls and all this shit.
Yeah.
And Kokichi was the one she wanted to kill Kokichi, which, you know, fair.
Again, like, that would have been
Fair.
best case scenario, man.
Honestly, fair.
Can I not? Apparently, I can't go downstairs backwards in case anyone would... Nope, never mind. I just completely missed the staircase.
Whoop. And whoop.
I had a thought. It wasn't the right thought, but it was a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Gotta get around walls.
Mm-hmm. We called from the beginning that Miu and Kokichi would try to kill each other. Yep.
Yep. If only they'd succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
But something
Here's the-
tells me the murderer in this one is not gonna actually be Kokichi.
Mm. Like, it's just like, I don't know, like, I want to know what Miu's, like, plan and reasoning was, like, how did she pick her victim, all this stuff, like, did she see him do something sus earlier and be like, oh, I gotta kill this guy?
I mean, he did just, like, harass the shit out of her, so
True.
I would also
But, like, what
want
made
to
her
murder
snap? You know what I mean? Like, she hasn't snapped before.
She had that moment, like, after we got the flashback light, that she started acting really weird and hopeless, so
Mm.
maybe that's it.
Everyone has a motive to kill Kokichi.
Yeah, pretty much. I won't
True.
disagree. looks like that's everyone.
Oh, this everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
This is just half of what we started with.
Because we've allowed this game to continue, we must stop it somehow.
But we can't stop now. We can't let the fun end.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker.
Yeah.
It'd just be the culprit left.
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game, am I right? If we all die, then the killing game would end. Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
Yeah, it's time for the detectives to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Y'all, you
Y'all
can't
just give up.
have me do all the work for you. It's like the one kid that actually did the homework and everyone else is trying to very quickly copy off of it. Yeah,
Pretty much.
I'll do my best. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen. We've been through too many spouses already.
Too many divorces, yeah. Hey, Shuichi, you're getting all tense.
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry all the burden all by... And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito? What's your problem? We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him. I think that's the most annoying thing you can do, Shuichi. To Shuichi, you know?
What do you mean? I'm not... Kokichi, you're annoying.
Thank you, Queen. Whoa! Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around.
Fucking stop. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick as Kokichi turned around, dejected.
Holy shit. Finally, the pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll.
Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
My bad. Sorry.
Kaito, I'm okay.
Hmm?
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else. But if you have any problems, let me know and I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you, Kaito. We're going back into the ultimate moments here.
Hot.
All right, let's get a temperature check. We always start from the other side. Let's start from this side this time.
Gonta not really understand what happened, but Gonta try really hard to be useful this time.
Gonta, you're useful just by existing. I love you.
We love you. I'll believe in you and won't say anything else. But if you have any problems, let me know and I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
I know you are.
We love you too.
This time will really be the end. If not...
You didn't forget, right? Remember who you are. Make sure you never forget that. Thanks, Monkey Roll.
Thanks, Mufasa.
Yeah, really.
You must have it rough, Shuichi. That obnoxious guy is always bothering you. If you ever need help, call me. I'll shut him up and so he never gets in your way.
Let me just say, all we'd have to do is do one really good kick, what's that movie, 300?
300?
Just kick him back, and he'd fall into the fountain.
This is Sparta.
Exactly.
Miu certainly wasn't perfect, but that doesn't mean she deserved to be killed. No one deserves what happened to her. Not a single person.
You're so good, baby boy.
We'll be depending on you this time too, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
All right, we ready?
No, but yeah.
All right.
Rumbling. It's coming. You were. Oh god, that statue is never. I hate it. I still hate it to this day. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
See, what would be worse is if it got like more and more muscled the longer we went on.
Yeah, that would be very disturbing. Alright, let's go.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. And then dropped like Tower of Terror.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we all died. The
Yeah.
end. No.
And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome. Go ahead and stand behind any open podium.
Yeah. Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep father waiting.
Wait, is he back to normal?
Huh? You not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side, but now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. Yeah, how confusing. Well, whatever. I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself up in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off.
We went to our podiums, as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miu Iruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. All right, and we'll end here for tonight. Next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements?
Again, I am going to be performing at Anime Festival Orlando, or AFO, this upcoming Saturday at 6 p.m. If you can't make it, then it will be live streamed on our friend Keechan's Twitch channel. If not, it might be on Karina Idol's Instagram. So we're still trying to figure that out. But be on the lookout on my Twitter for more details at Manabingu. So yeah, that's very exciting. I can't wait to perform a Chip Skylark song for y'all. It's gonna be really fun.
Woo!
Mm,
All right.
That's it for me.
Cool. That's also it for me. So happy birthday, Lemur. I know she's not watching, but happy birthday, Lemur anyways. Hopefully she's getting Barbie cake right now, or doll cake, or whatever
Whichever cake she wanted.
whatever
that
cake she wanted. Like it's
Yeah.
this like doll thing. But I don't know what kind of doll it is. She sent me a picture of it. But happy birthday. And that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out, all. Have a good night, and see you all in a couple days.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.